Baystate family. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do the 2021-2022 competition makeup look. So first thing you're going to need is the Blue Ya Away palette by Morphe. The next thing you're going to need is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Blueberry Pop. You're going to need a white eyeliner. I use the NYX one. You can use whatever brand you want. You're going to need the Lit Cosmetics Ice Queen Glitter. And then I like to use the Lit Cosmetics Glitter Base. For the lips, we are going to use the NYX lip liner in Whipped Caviar. And then we are using the Madison Beer Morphe lip gloss in the shade Venus. So stay tuned and I'll show you how to do it. To start, I just threw some concealer on my eyelids and underneath my eyes just to kind of prep them out. And the next thing I'm going to do is take two decent sized pieces of Scotch tape and just stick them to the back of my hand to take out some of the sticky so it doesn't hurt as much when you go to pull it off the eye. So I stick it on once, peel it off, and then I go to put it on my eye. Now you want the line to go from the tip of your nose to the corner of your eyebrow. That's the line you're going to want to follow for the tape. So I'm just going to stick it on there. And then this way, you just don't have to worry about creating a nice line with the makeup. The tape will do that for you. And then I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Also, sorry if I'm looking over a lot. I just have a mirror right here so I can see what I'm doing. So now that we have the tape on and the concealer on our eyelids already, I'm gonna open up my Blue Ya Away Morphe eyeshadow palette. And taking like a just kind of flat brush, trying to find mine. Here it is. So taking just like a flat kind of brush, I'm gonna go in with this color on the top row, the third one in. And then I'm literally just gonna put that from the base, like my lash line, all the way up to my eyebrow to give us a nice, easy foundation to blend on. So I'll see you guys once I'm done with that. So now that I put that nude color all over my eyelids, it's just gonna make it a lot easier to blend out the other browns and everything. So next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go in with this bottom color, so that just right underneath the first one, the second one down. I'm just gonna take a little bit on like a round brush and I'm literally just gonna carve out my crease. So if you're doing it to yourself, you can look in the mirror and see where your eyelids fold. And if you're doing it on someone else, just have them look at you and look for that same thing. So I'll be back once I do that. I just added that darker brown to the outer V and into the crease. And you can see that it's really just helping our eye look come along here, giving it a little bit more drama. So the last eyeshadow color I'm gonna use for the top is this nice, dark, almost purpley kind of brown. And I'm just gonna take a tiny bit there and do the same thing I just did with that darker brown. Put it in the V and then drag it a tiny bit through the crease. Add it in the dark brown and you can see that it makes the whole thing very smoky. So I'm gonna put my eyeshadow palette down for a second and we are going to move on to the glitter. So I like to take the glitter and with my eyes open, I like for you to be able to see the glitter over my eyelids. So I bring it to just a tiny bit above my crease. And I'm gonna stop when I get to the outside of my iris. So we're gonna do about 3/4 of the eyelid in this glitter. And then I'll show you guys what that looks like when I come back. So now I have the glitter on the majority of my eyelids. And the next thing we're gonna do is just kind of fan it out to blend it in a little bit better. And all I'm doing is very small back and forth, almost like drawing straight lines on the eyelid, to help it merge into the brown. Now it's never gonna be seamless, obviously, because we're using bright glitter and just regular eyeshadow, but it helps make it all look more seamless and put together. So yeah, once you do that, your glitter is all set. I just went in and cleaned up the cut crease a little bit, and then I took the tape off of the edges, which makes it a nice sharp line, so that way you don't have to do a winged eyeliner. Now, next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go put on all of my face products before we go to the under eyes or the lips. So I'm gonna throw on foundation, some contour, a little bit of blush, some bronzer, and some highlighter, and I will see you guys then. So now that we have our base done, I just did some foundation, I powdered it, I did some contour, blush, bronzer, and all that jazz. Sorry, it's a little bit orange, it's my fake tan color, and I'm not fake tan right now. But we're gonna go on to the under eye and the inner corner of our eyes. So this is where our jumbo pencil comes into play in Blueberry Pop. So I'm gonna take this pencil and I'm literally just gonna draw 2 lines underneath my eye, and I will show you what that looks like once it's done. So now that my eyes look a little crazy, I just did it about 3/4 of the way in. I'm gonna take my angled eyeshadow brush. It's a little bit thicker than like a eyeliner brush. And I'm gonna grab this blue from the palette, not the one on the very end, but the one a little bit in, and just get a tiny bit of that on the tip of this brush and tap it off. And then from there, I'm gonna go in and just kind of start blending out the blue. And I will show you guys what that looks like. So now that I have the blue blended out underneath my eyes, I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of the glitter and then kind of connect the line. So I'm gonna bring it down around the tear duct and just bring it into like the first 1/8 of my eye. And then I'll show you guys what that looks like. So I just went in and wrapped the glitter around my eyes, and you can see it just gives them a much more wide open effect. And then I just blended it into the blue with the blue brush to just try to connect it a little bit. And then I tight lined my lower lash line with the white, so it helped give some more definition to the eyes. Now, all that's left to do with the eye look is put on mascara and lashes. So I like to use a really thick lash. I use the Huda Beauty Samantha lashes, but if you don't want such a thick lash and a cheaper option, the Ardell Wispies is phenomenal for that. So I'm gonna throw on my mascara and lashes, and I'll be right back. Just popped on my fake eyelashes and I put on some mascara, and you can see that it's really just tying the whole eye look together. So now all that's left is the lips. I'm gonna go in with my lip liner and I'm gonna line the outside of my lips and then fill it in to like about halfway, so only half of it isn't covered in. I'll show you guys what that looks like. So I just went in with the lip liner, and you can see that the inside part isn't colored in at all. I just went out and did the outsides. And then all that's left is our gloss. So for the gloss, I like to dab it in the middle and then lock my lips together to kind of move it out. So I'll show you guys how I do that. So I start with a nice little glob there. Press my lips together, take my finger, and then tap it out. And once you're done with that, this is the completed comp makeup for 2021-2022. Thank you guys so much. If you have any questions, again, please feel free to reach out. I will be here to help. And I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day.